feeling? The one where you wake up and you're already feeling like you're behind?
Mm.
Or maybe it's that mid-afternoon slump that hits like a ton of bricks, sending you straight for the sugary snacks?
Yeah, I know the one.
And let's not even get started on those mood swings or the
Mm.
feeling that your body isn't quite cooperating, especially when you're trying to eat well or manage your weight.
Right.
It sounds like some of what you were mentioning in the notes you shared, right? That fatigue, the energy crashes after meals.
Mm.
We're going to really dig into how to create a more uh, even keel for you.
Exactly. Based on the articles and your own observations, it seems like finding a sustainable way to support your body's natural rhythms, particularly around blood sugar, is, well, a key focus.
Mm-hmm.
So, in this deep dive, we're going to explore building a simple, effective wellness routine. And we'll also look at Sugar Defender, a natural supplement formulated to help support healthy blood sugar levels.
Okay.
Not as a quick fix, importantly, but as a potential partner within that routine.
And that's such a crucial distinction. This isn't
Exactly.
about just adding another bottle to the shelf.
No. Yeah.
What we really want to unpack for you is how to shift away from those reactive states, constantly battling fatigue and cravings, and move towards a proactive, supportive way of living.
Right.
Think of it as building a foundation where your body can actually thrive.
And let's consider why this is so important, especially given the kind of information you've been looking at. You've likely seen the research highlighting the contrast between a lifestyle often influenced by stress and readily available processed foods, particularly sugary ones,
Yeah, there are.
and a more mindful approach to well-being. Your body is incredibly intelligent, and those signals you're experiencing, the dips in energy, the brain fog, the persistent hunger, even the difficulty with weight management, they often reflect how your body is responding to those lifestyle factors, and fundamentally, it struggles with blood sugar regulation.
Absolutely. So let's talk about what Sugar Defender actually is, based on the information we have here. It's not a magic bullet, right? We need to be clear about that from the start.
Definitely not.
Instead, it's designed to complement a healthy routine with a blend of plant-based ingredients, each chosen for its potential role in supporting different aspects of blood sugar health.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing ingredients like cinnamon bark mentioned quite a bit for its connection to healthy glucose metabolism. Perhaps some of the articles you read touched on specific studies around that.
Yes, the research often points to cinnamon bark's potential to enhance insulin sensitivity and help the body use glucose more effectively.
Okay.
Then there's Gymnema sulfur, which has a fascinating history of traditional use in helping to reduce sugar absorption in the digestive tract and also, well, to lessen those intense sugar cravings you mentioned.
Oh, interesting.
It's almost like it dulls the taste of sugar. Did any of your sources highlight that mechanism?
I recall something about that. Yeah, making those sweet treats less appealing. That could be a game changer for those afternoon cravings.
It really could.
Okay.
And then we have banaba leaf and licorice root, both noted for their antioxidant properties and potential support for healthy insulin function.
Right.
It sounds like these are working to help your body's own systems operate more smoothly.
Okay, so the antioxidants help generally, and the insulin function is key.
Exactly. Antioxidants play a vital role in overall cellular health, and supporting insulin function is key to how your body manages blood sugar levels after you eat.
Got it.
And rounding out the key ingredients are Google and chromium. Google has been traditionally used to support healthy lipid metabolism, which can be intertwined with blood sugar control.
Okay, fat metabolism.
While chromium is an essential mineral that plays a direct role in insulin action and glucose uptake by cells. So you can see how this combination of ingredients is intended to offer multifaceted support.
Okay, so we have a better understanding of the why behind focusing on blood sugar and the what in terms of Sugar Defender's components. Now let's get down to the how, building the simple, sustainable routine for you.
Right.
Let's start with the morning, as you often highlighted, as a time when you can feel particularly sluggish.
Mornings really do set the stage for the entire day, especially when it comes to blood sugar. One of the simplest and most effective things you can incorporate, as many of your sources likely emphasized, is to hydrate first thing.
Just water.
Yep, just water. Aim for about 12 to 16 ounces of water before anything else. This helps to rehydrate your body after sleep and can also have a positive impact on your metabolism.
Absolutely. And this is where Sugar Defender can easily become part of your morning ritual. The recommendation is generally to take it before breakfast, right?
That's the usual advice. This allows the ingredients to start being absorbed and working to support your glucose levels early in the day, potentially helping with those initial blood sugar fluctuations. Following that with a breakfast that prioritizes protein is crucial. Think about incorporating eggs, Greek yogurt, or maybe a protein smoothie that also includes some healthy fats like avocado or nuts.
Yeah,
This kind of breakfast helps to provide sustained energy and avoids the rapid blood sugar spike that often comes with sugary cereals or refined carbohydrates, something I know you've been trying to cut back on based on your notes.
definitely. Those sugary cereals seem designed for that quick burst followed by the inevitable crash.
Mm,
It's just not helpful.
Not at all.
So by starting with hydration, sugar defender, and a balanced protein-focused meal, what kind of benefits can you expect throughout the rest of the day?
Well, the goal is to create a much more stable energy level, helping you avoid those significant dips and spikes in blood sugar that contribute to afternoon fatigue, mood swings, and those intense cravings.
Makes sense.
By starting strong, you're setting a more balanced metabolic tone for the day. Now, let's think about how to maintain that momentum through midday.
So, lunch becomes another key opportunity to fuel your body in a way that supports stable blood sugar. It sounds like focusing on lean protein sources, plenty of fiber from vegetables, and those healthy fats we talked about for breakfast should be the aim here as well.
That's the idea.
Were there any particular lunch strategies that stood out in your research?
Many sources emphasize the importance of being mindful of portion sizes and the composition of your meals. Avoiding heavy meals that are predominantly carbohydrates is often recommended.
Like a big plate of pasta.
Exactly. Those can lead to that familiar blood sugar spike, followed by a crash that leaves you feeling sluggish and reaching for more quick energy, often in the form of sugar.
Right, that makes perfect sense. And here's a simple yet powerful tip that often gets overlooked. Incorporate some movement after eating.
Oh, yeah.
Even a short 10-minute walk can make a significant difference in how your body processes the glucose from your meal. Did any of your sources touch on the benefits of post-meal movement?
Yes, the research is quite compelling on this. Gentle activity helps your muscles use glucose for energy, which can help to prevent that sharp post-meal spike in blood sugar.
Good to know.
And remember, by this point, the sugar defender you took in the morning is still working in your system, further contributing to more stable glucose levels, which can really help you navigate that typical 2 p.m. slump without resorting to sugary fixes.
Okay, so we've covered morning and midday strategies for keeping your blood sugar on a more even keel. Now let's think about the evening and how you can wind down in a way that continues to support your overall well-being and blood sugar regulation overnight.
Right, the evening shift. It should really be focused on recovery and preparing your body for restful sleep.
Okay.
This is the time when you want your stress hormones, like cortisol, to naturally decrease.
Yeah.
And maintaining stable blood sugar levels plays a supportive role in that process.
So dinner should ideally be a lighter meal that still includes a good source of protein to support satiety and muscle repair. And while it might seem obvious, it's so important to avoid sugary snacks right before bed. Those can really disrupt your sleep patterns and lead to fluctuations in blood sugar throughout the night.
Absolutely crucial.
Were there any specific evening meal recommendations in your reading?
Many experts suggest focusing on whole, unprocessed foods for dinner and avoiding large, heavy meals close to bedtime.
So your body isn't working overtime digesting.
Exactly. This allows your digestive system to work efficiently without causing significant blood sugar spikes right before you try to sleep. And for some people, they might find it beneficial to take Sugar Defender before their last meal of the day.
Oh, an evening dose.
Yeah, some users report that this helps with maintaining more balanced glucose levels during the night. It's something you could experiment with, see how your body responds.
And the connection between sleep and blood sugar is so critical, isn't it? As some of your sources likely pointed out, poor sleep can actually worsen insulin resistance, making it harder for your body to regulate blood sugar effectively. So prioritizing good sleep is an integral part of this whole picture.
Absolutely. It creates a positive feedback loop. Better blood sugar control can contribute to more restful sleep, and in turn, getting adequate sleep supports healthier blood sugar levels.
Okay.
Now, let's have some real talk, as they say. Based on your experiences and what you've researched, why do you think so many people struggle to consistently maintain wellness routines like this?
Oh man, it's tough, isn't it? I think a big part of it, and something I definitely hear a lot, is just feeling overwhelmed and frankly tired. Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally.
Yeah.
People often feel like they've tried so many different things without lasting results. Diets can feel restrictive and unsustainable, and when you're juggling work, family, and everything else, prioritizing your own health can feel like just another thing on an already endless to-do list. It's easy to get discouraged.
That's a very insightful point. There's often a history of starts and stops, which can erode confidence and make it harder to believe that a simple, consistent approach can actually work.
Right. You'd think, oh, here we go again.
Exactly. And that's precisely why the focus here is on building those small, manageable habits rather than attempting drastic, unsustainable changes overnight.
And that's where Sugar Defender can be a helpful addition. It's not about striving for some unattainable ideal of perfection or adhering to a rigid set of rules.
No, not at all.
It's about providing your body with some consistent support while you're implementing these foundational lifestyle adjustments, creating a more stable internal environment so your body can function optimally rather than constantly being in damage control from blood sugar swings.
Exactly. It's about those cumulative effects of small, consistent choices, amplified by the targeted support of the ingredients in Sugar Defender, that can ultimately lead to significant positive shifts in how you feel, your energy levels, and your overall well-being.
So given everything we've discussed today, especially in light of what you've been experiencing, here's a challenge for you.
Okay, let's hear it. We encourage you to try incorporating Sugar Defender into your daily routine consistently for the next 180 days.
6 months, okay?
And more importantly, to pair it with the simple yet powerful habits we've outlined. Prioritizing hydration, that protein-rich breakfast, mindful eating at lunch followed by a bit of movement, and a focus on a lighter, protein-forward dinner and restful sleep in the evenings.
So do both, the supplement and the habit.
Yes,
Yeah.
critically. And during that 180-day period, really tune into your body, pay attention to how your energy levels fluctuate, notice any shifts in your mood, and observe if those sugar cravings start to lessen.
Keep a journal, maybe.
That's a great idea. A journal can be a way to track these subtle changes. Think of it as an experiment in understanding your own physiology better. Your body has an innate drive towards balance, and by providing it with consistent support through these lifestyle adjustments and the potential benefits of Sugar Defender, you're essentially helping it to find and maintain that equilibrium.
Okay. Now, as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to be fully transparent with you. If you decide to explore Sugar Defender further through the link in the show notes, please be aware that it is an affiliate link,
Right.
and I may receive a small commission if you make a purchase. This comes at no additional cost to you, and I only recommend resources that I genuinely believe could be beneficial based on the information we've explored.
And if you found this discussion helpful in clarifying some of the connections between your lifestyle, blood sugar, and overall well-being, please consider sharing this deep dive with others who might also be looking for a more sustainable approach to their health.
Absolutely. Remember, taking that first step towards a healthier you really can be the most significant one. Today could be that day.
Well said.
Until our next deep dive, take excellent care of yourself. And here's to finding a greater sense of balance and well-being in your life.